Hi, I'm Ashley Franco, and this is my story. I grew up in a small town in Louisiana. I was always known as the good girl, the Christian, the girl who, if she did wrong, it was like, oh my gosh, Ashley did this. I wasn't always a perfect person. I never will be, but I wasn't meant to be perfect. At least that's what my father told me. When I was in 7th grade, I got into the wrong crowd, and I just kept messing up. I just couldn't be good. I couldn't follow the rules my parents gave me. Wasn't allowed to date, and all I did was boys, and basketball. All I ever thought about. Well, I thought, I'm like, why are you doing this to me? Why are you letting me get in trouble? Why? Why? I always ask him why. Not God, what can you do to help me? And I shouldn't be asking them, why are you letting this happen to me? I should be asking, why can't you help me? Why can I be good? Can you please help me, God? Show me the way, please. So I got into high school and I met this guy, and I felt like he was the best. I thought we'd be together forever. We were supposed to be perfect, you know? I thought he was just amazing, and I'd do anything for him just to be with him. Well, me and this guy got in trouble. We got temporarily expelled from school for 3 months. I disappointed a lot of people. I was disappointed in myself. And once again, I said, why, God? Why are you letting this happen to me? Why are you letting me call all this stuff? Why am I doing this? Why? I went to alternative school for 3 months. There were not good kids or anything there. I got back and I was still a little boy. I'm like, oh yeah, we'll make it through everything. There's this little boy cheating on me and everything. And I was like, oh no, he loves me, he loves me. I ran away from home once. I wasn't going for long, but I ran away from home. I lost touch with God. I gave up because I figured he didn't love me. Then all this bad stuff had happened to me. Why would he love me? And I'm so full of sin, I don't even deserve it. It's probably why it's all happening to me. And that's what I thought. But it's not true at all. He loved me all the way along. And then this recent summer, I went to a church camp in Chicago Springs, Alabama. And it changed my life. I know it's only been like a few months since the summer, but it has changed me in so many ways. I can't even explain it. The first day over there, I could just feel it. I could feel God's presence there with me. And He told me, this is what you need to be doing. This is good for you. And I'm like, oh my gosh. I was so on fire for God. I just can't even explain the amazing feeling. Like, you know? It's just such an amazing feeling. Getting reconnected with God, getting to know Christians, not being with bad people or anything. And it was pretty amazing. I didn't want to leave at all. I was like, send me back for another week. Send me just for the rest of the summer. And Chris was our pastor there. And he told us how we all slip up and we all make mistakes. But God's just testing us. He's testing us to see how strong our faith is. He said He doesn't want us to slip away from God, because we all make mistakes. We're not perfect. And life is going to be tough. God is going to throw things at you, but He would not throw something at you that you cannot handle. He's our Father, and He watches over us just like our Father on earth does. And He was right. He does watch over us. He does guide us on the right path if we listen and if we pay attention to the signs. You know, a lot of Christians, well, a lot of people say that if I do this, will I go to hell? I learned this last Friday at one of our youth meetings at my school. And Mr. Nate Lejeune, he is the man who comes to talk to us. He's a youth minister. And it shouldn't be, if I do this, will I go to hell? It should be, if I do this, will be pleasing God. because, like he said, he knows his wife wants him to do the dishes. Well, he's not going to say, if I don't do the dishes, will my wife divorce me? He's going to say, if I do the dishes, will this please my wife? We shouldn't do the bare minimum to go to heaven. We should do all we possibly can, because God did all he possibly can to let us be sent to heaven. He died on the cross for us to save us from our sins. I'm not saying we have to be a perfect person or the good little girl who never does wrong. I'm saying we have to try. That's all God has ever asked from us, is to try to be perfect. And I don't want to sit here and preach to people or anything like that, because I'm not a perfect person either. Nobody's perfect, you know. But I don't know, I made this video to share my story, that we all make mistakes and we can all come back from it, because I came back from it. Yeah, you're probably thinking, oh, it probably wasn't that bad, but if you were me, or you went through it, or my parents, it was a lot. It's terrible. That last year was the worst year of my life. I never want a year like that again. Ever. I mean, I thought so many bad things, so many bad thoughts. I did so many bad things. I've never been a perfect person. I never even used to try. But now I try to be as close as I possibly can be, because I want to be there with my Father in heaven, and him smiling at me, knowing I did not do the bare minimum. Knowing I did all I could to get into heaven, to be what he wanted me to be. He wants me to be Ashley, that happy girl who loves him and is on fire for him like I was this summer. He doesn't want me to be that girl like last year who thought about death all the time, or who just thought about guys and just wanted that feeling that lasted for a few minutes. He doesn't want that of me. He wants me to be all I can be. And if you guys have any comments or questions, or need to talk about anything, here. I know you're probably thinking, oh, it's just a little kid. I know I'm only 15, but I've had a lot of experience that a lot of people haven't had in life. I've gone through a lot of things besides this that a lot of older people can't even handle, and I'm willing to talk about anything or answer any questions. I mean, some people come up to me at school and they're like, hey, did this really happen? Did you really do this? And I'm like, yes, I did. I'm not proud to admit it, but I'm not gonna be ashamed because I did it. What I mean is, if I live it like I'm ashamed and I say I regret it, I can't live a regret life. I actually live a regretful life, because if I regret everything, I'm never gonna get anywhere in life. No one will. And just keep your head high and always know that God will lead you in the right way, and it will all be better soon. And I hope you have a blessed day, and thank you for watching.